Okay, hit the red button. It's still red.
Time for your speech now.
It's time for my speech now.
Yeah, because it's recording.
Okay. Speech over, little Mary.
Y'all can go. Y'all can go.
Okay. I am very passionate about men who take care of their children, in particular black men who take care of their children. I know a very special individual by the name of Raymond McNeil, which is my husband. I'm very passionate about the way he lives his life, the way he caters to his daughter, our 5-year-old, and most importantly, my 14-year-old, Yvonne Bird. Raymond has done so much for our family as a young man dealing with life issues, the things that come upon money situations. Raymond has overcame sarcoma cancer. Raymond has also been shot in the leg and overcome that, and still does the father routine, still with him on crutches, still with him going through his battle of his illness. He still overcome just being a dad, just being there for us, just in our lives. He also encourages other young men, his other peers that he deal with on a daily basis and hang out with, to be the man that they're supposed to be the head of their household, so that their daughters and their sons can look up to their fathers. And so when they go older and have their own children and their own families, they know to go about life and deal and can cope with life situations and deal with things that succumb to pass in everyday life. I just really want to thank my father, George Burton, for being an inspiration for me to know what I want out of life and what type of man that I should have in my life, not just for my older 2 boys, Irvin and John, but as well as Yvonne and Carmela. The type of man that was there for me when I needed him, the type of father, the friend, just the everyday in and out, the teaching of going to church, how to be a respectable young lady, how to want a good man in my life, how to be treated by a good man in my life. It's just so important for young African American men, especially. I'm speaking of my peers and what I was brought up to do, to feel. Just speaking for our young black people, period. Just men, you need to take hold of your daughters and your sons and be there for them. Just not financially. You gotta love, you gotta spend time, you gotta talk to them. You have to tell them that they're precious. You have to let them know that the way they need to go about life, how they need to act and conduct themselves in public. Education is so important. If you don't have education, is what my father, my husband, is teaching me and taught me. This is the way of life that we need to do to come up and be successful. And this is why I'm in school now. This is why my husband is so proud of me. I'm so proud of him and my father as well as my family. Just having a great inspirational person like him for my daughters is really so real. Just to have him teach, especially my 14-year-old daughter, how to be a wonderful young lady, and our 5-year-old as well. This is what I'm passionate about. Young fathers.